Hello everybody, welcome to the Coors brewery plant in Golden, Colorado. Here we capture tons of train action, including BNSF's Golden Switch. Today, we will be exploring BNSF's Golden Subdivision and the daily trains that traverse it. There's tons of rail-served business along this line, including the Coors Brewery, which gets daily carloads of various ingredients that go into beer crafting, such as barley.
I want to go in. Good for 22 to 20.
The Golden Switch is currently switching out BNSF's Golden Yard in preparation for the beer run and their own train that they will take east here soon. Today they are using a pair of classic SD40-2s. BNSF 1958, still in its BN Whiteface paint scheme, and BNSF 1826, still in its Heritage 1 paint scheme, which are both rapidly fading from the BNSF as more switchers continue to get rebuilt and repainted on the BNSF into their newest swoosh logo paint scheme.
We'll go one back to
Coors Brewery has such a big yard, they even have their own switching operation. The switch would soon get tucked into the yard to make way for the beer run, which we head a bit deeper into the yard to find sitting around. We also find a pair of Santa Fe cabooses, which are used as shoving platforms for both the beer run and Golden Switch. These cabooses aren't on home rail, sadly, as the Golden Sub is a former Colorado and Southern rail line, but it's still a neat sight to see. After some waiting, the beer run finally gets ready to depart Golden Yard. Just up the line, the beer run makes a pit stop at Coors North Yard to pick up some cars heading out of the brewery. North Yard is on a steep downhill slope, so the engineer has to really go hard on the throttle to get out of here. After finally getting its train put together, the beer run is ready to head out. So we get in position at the Table Mountain Parkway grade crossing to get them leaving. The Golden Switch was following right behind the beer run, as they set out eastbound towards the various industries that cover the Golden Sub. We pull up to Miller Street, between Wheat Ridge and Arvada, Colorado, where we see two different RTD commuter trains flying by. We also see the beer run stopped here. They are making a quick pickup from International Paper. The industrial lead here has quite the drop, being about a 6% gradient down. Luckily, that's not a problem for these high horsepower GE locomotives. After a successful pickup, the beer run resumes its journey to Denver. Once the beer run was clear, the Golden Switch would pull up to Miller Street to do some switching as well. They have some cars to drop off at Miller Coors and International Paper. Here we get to watch these classic SD40s master the craft of switching. Once they were complete with switching Miller Coors, they move on to International Paper. They are going to be dropping off some cars here for the beer run to pick up next time they come through. They will also be dropping some stuff off for the paper mill. After finishing up their switching at Miller Street, the Golden Switch heads back west, this time with the BN unit on point. Here we catch it passing Terrell Junction, which is where the main lead into the Coors brewery begins. Just up ahead, we catch the switch working a couple more industries by McIntyre Street. BNSF 1958 is on true home rails here. It was built in 1972 for the Colorado and Southern as CNS 903. The Golden Sub was built in the late 1860s by the Colorado Central Railroad, which later merged with various other roads forming the Colorado Southern. In 1908, the Colorado and Southern was bought out and ran as a subsidiary of the Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy, later becoming the Burlington Northern. Colorado and Southern lasted until 1981, when BN took full control over CNS operations. I'm sure this unit traversed this line many times during the CNS era, and maybe even BN era. After completing its work, the switch continues westward back to Golden, passing by a likely CNS era bridge. We got stuck behind them while chasing them at 44th Avenue. That stop luckily didn't push us back too far, as we catch them closing in on Golden. We get one final shot of them pulling into Golden Yard, where they will tie up for the day. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was definitely a fun chase to take part in. If you enjoyed it, please consider checking out the channel. And while you're at it, hit subscribe. It helps out a lot. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon along the Front Range and beyond. Goodbye.